Hello everyone, my name is Neha Danule from Brisang Training Institute and I am going to share this non-technical video on the climate change. Mainly air pollution or the water pollution or also any other pollution or the related to the uh, these are mainly related to the climate change, and in climate change mainly it affects our ecosystem, biodiversity, and also affects the environmental factors also that in climate change mainly it leads to the rise in temperature, then also rise in sea levels also. Some condition there is a drought, or some condition there is a flooding condition, flooding like condition that affects human health. And this event mainly affects the human health in terms of water, the supply of energy, then transportation, then the wildlife also affected due to these factors. Or human health are the main problem which we leading because of the climate change, and that also leads to the leads because of this climate change. And in climate change there are many factors that affects the uh, because of climate change there are many factors affects our biodiversity. First one is drought, that it also reduces the food production, and mainly water is required for the agriculture purpose, and because of drought we cannot agriculture, we cannot help to agriculture. And then flooding condition, because of flooding leads to the some diseases, and that affects the human health also. And this issue because of the drought and flooding condition also leads to the death conditions, and there is a loss of there is a lack of food availability, and it is a global issue. So there are also some other factors like fossil fuels, and that are emitted due to the industrial or the urbanization, because of urbanization. And these fossil fuels leads to the uh, this fossil fuel leads to the greenhouse emission, uh, because of there are also the vehicles also responsible for the greenhouse emission, that greenhouse gases emission in gases that absorb some of the heat that earth radiates after it warms from the sunlight. And that warming lowers the atmosphere. But the carbon and carbon dioxide are the main emission. Carbon dioxide and methane is the main greenhouse emission that leads to the this climate change, and that increase the uh, global problem, and also effects on the environmental factors. There are also deserts are expanding, and because of that the wildlife also wildlife uh, comes in danger. And that people also because of the urbanization or the migration of peoples, uh, there are also some deforestation is occur, and that leads to this climate change also. There are also the WHO or the World Health Organization also said that the climate change is the one of the biggest problem in now or the 21st century, and that we are facing today, or nowadays we are facing that problem. And the effect of that climate change on our mainly affects our water resources, and it is the a big impact on our world, because we require the water for life. And there are some drought and flooding condition that affects the human health, and it becomes the uh, more or the it becomes the common problem in worldwide and different nations, mainly the united mainly the western side of the earth is affected due to that drought. um, and there are much also in summer days there are loss of water from our body, and uh, to maintain our homeostasis of our body, we require the more amount of water. And there are also the drought that leads to that, because of that climate change it leads to the drought. And it affects the human health in that problem, or that and there are also the high temperature that leads to some disease condition, like stroke, or the heart related problem. Or there are also the some peoples also faces the exhaustion, and that because of exhaustion they leads to the death condition. That's all. Thank you.